Hello again, my class. How are you doing? Well, looks like we're going to be out for the rest of the week. So I hope you guys are having some type of fun in this icy, snowy stuff. I don't know quite what to call it, but send me your pictures of you ice skating or sledding or building an igloo maybe. I'd love to see some pictures, even videos if you can. Sure do miss you guys. But anyway, I wanted to get on here quickly and give you an idea. Some of you in class, we've done this before, and I wanted to let you parents know about it. So as you're doing your reading pages at home, especially for Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, they had a story that involved dialogue, conversation, going back and forth in their reading books. And so you will get an opportunity to reread that story, I believe, at some point. I think it's maybe today's homework, but it doesn't matter. Rereading, you can reread anytime. So I wanted to give you an idea of a fun way to practice with your student reading dialogue, or should I say with your parents reading dialogue. So if you go into your reading book and you turn to page 121, that's the beginning of the story that you should have already read, The Best Dog Yet. That had some dialogue in that story. And so I want to remind you of what we've done, some of us have done in class. There are two characters in this story, a mom and a dad. So you have to assign people in your family to be a character. So students, one of you are going to be the mom or the dad, and someone else in your family can be the other character. And then you also need a narrator. They're going to read all the parts that aren't in quotation marks, okay? That aren't in quotation marks. That's what the narrator reads. So let me give you an example. You got to give expression because you are playing the role of that character, whichever one you choose. So something like this. Again, I'm on page 121 of your reading book. Chapter 1 starts with a stray puppy. And so let's say I pick the mom. I'm going to be the mom. Well, because I don't have anybody else in my house right now because my husband's at work, I'm going to have to pretend to be a different voice for the dad role, okay? And the narrator, just to get my point across. But I think you know what I mean. Let's see. So it starts out with, mom has the first conversation piece or dialogue. So I'm going to read with expression now. Listen to this. Is that puppy sick, Dad? And then the narrator, whoever gets that part, says, ask Mom. And then whoever's the dad would say this. I do not think he is sick. And then the narrator says, said Dad. And then Dad again says, but he is so thin. He is wet to the skin. This stray dog needs help, Mom. So that's kind of an example of how you read each page. You are that character that you decide to be, and someone else in your family is the other character, and then a different person in your family is the narrator. That way you can learn who is saying what. You can practice expression as you read these roles, and you can gain better understanding because sometimes students your age read dialogue the wrong way. Like they think dad is saying and what mom is really saying. And it can get very confusing if you don't understand which character is saying which sentences. So, fun way to read dialogue. Try it with your family. I'm going to hope to see you soon. Send me some snow pics or ice skating pics, whatever. But be safe. Love you. Bye-bye.